I feel like I should say something about like, I know that probably like when you hear the word meal prep, like you want to throw up, but like that, you know, because like there's, I don't know, is there some other way to say that that's not, you know, everybody's like,
oh, meal prep, it's so easy.
But nobody really does it. It really does make things easier, but I wonder what I can say that would be like motivating, but also like, I get it. I don't do this every week, but it really does make things easier if you can put the work in on the front end. Then you're not stressed out every day about what I'm gonna make. So all of these different components go together, flavor profile wise, and I promise you that it's going to make your week better. To prep for the week, we're gonna have 2 different grains. I already did chickpeas, and now I'm going to cook off some farro, which is like a hearty wheat. It's kind of like texture-wise a cross between brown rice and barley. So it's super healthy. You could also just use brown rice. You could use quinoa, whatever your family enjoys. Just gonna boil it and put some salt in there, and that's it. We wanna have some protein in the fridge for the week. Got some cheese, I got some chickpeas. And I'm also gonna do some chicken, but make it a little special, but still simple with a yogurt marinade. It's very easy, you just throw everything in the bag, put the chicken in there, and squish it all together, put it back in the fridge. It's delicious. This is a super simple marinade for chicken, and you might even already have the stuff in your fridge to make it. And it makes that like extra bit of difference between, oh, just plain grilled chicken and, oh, this is pretty tasty. You could do this even with shrimp, you could do it for even salmon would be good. You can cook steak, whatever. The best way to do a marinade that I found is to get yourself a bowl, inside out a plastic bag, put all your marinade ingredients in there, put in your meat, seal the bag back up, and then just kind of squish it around with your fingers, seal it, and put it back in the bowl, put it in the fridge. All right, so in the marinade, this is just plain full-fat Greek yogurt. Oregano, garlic powder, salt, paprika, and lemon juice. Trying not to touch the chicken or get it on the outside of the bag, that's why we fold it over. Put it in there, and now I didn't get any chicken on my hands whatsoever. And just make sure that you coat the chicken all over, get that marinade evenly distributed. And you can do this in as quick as a half an hour, but it's even better if you marinate it overnight, if you have the time to wait for it. And then let the air out of the bag as much as possible so that that marinade really clings to the chicken. And then stick this in the fridge. Oops, I forgot the pepper. Always forgetting something. Story of my life. We're gonna make a super simple tahini sauce, and this is going to be so delicious over the roast vegetables, in the wrap, on a salad, in the grain bowl. You can use it for so many different things. You can even blend it with the chickpeas to make a hummus as another option. We're gonna start with just tahini paste and add in some lemon juice and some grated garlic, some salt and pepper. You are going to love this. It's just gonna make everything taste so much better and for very little effort. If it gets a little thick on you, sometimes the sesame paste does, kind of tightens up as you're mixing it, then you just add a little bit of ice water to it. It's starting to look nice and creamy. If you wanted to make this more like a salad dressing, then you can thin it out a little bit more. If you want it more like a sauce to dollop over your veggies or put in your bowl, then you can leave it a little thicker. Done. So you could definitely just buy ranch dressing if you wanted to. I'm gonna make a little bit healthier version with yogurt and some ranch mix. Keep it simple and healthy. Just gonna take some of my yogurt. Definitely get the full fat though, because it tastes so much better and more like ranch than if you were to use like the low fat. So a little bit of that. And then I'm probably only gonna use like half of this ranch mix and then taste it to see how it is. And you could also add the herbs that are in ranch into this. If you have fresh herbs like dill and parsley, maybe chives, but if your kids are like mine, then they might not like the green specks in there. So we just want to keep it to the mix. That's good. Needs a little bit of salt. I think I will squeeze just a little bit of lemon juice to brighten it up. All right, easy ranch. So the ranch can be used on a wrap. You can use it for the snack board for snacking. Well, obviously the snack board's for snacking. You can use it to dip the pizza in. Make as much or as little as you think you need for the week. If you're making it yourself, you could even mix it again in the middle of the week if you ran out. Farro is done, so I'm just gonna put that into one of my prep containers. It's delicious. So the chicken's been marinating, and I'm going to attempt to get some of the marinade off of the chicken before baking it. It would be even more delicious grilled, but I'm just gonna keep things pretty simple. So forgive me if this gets a little messy. I sprayed my pan and lined it just to avoid some of the cleanup. I did some extra chicken breasts as well, just to make sure I had enough for the week. And then you can just spread it out on your pan. You shouldn't need to season it any more than we already did in the marinade. And I have this little thermometer called a meter, which is a smart thermometer. If you tend to be somebody that overcooks your chicken, it's a really handy tool to have, or for all meats, just to help you know what the internal temperature is. You can set it to whatever it is that you're cooking in the app, and then you just stick your thermometer in the thickest part of the meat, and it'll send you an alert when it's done. So it makes things really simple. You can pick whatever veggies sound good to you. I'm doing peppers and onions, as well as zucchini and broccoli. And I'm just doing it very simply with olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then if I want to add a little bit more flavor to it after it's done, I can use that delicious tahini sauce. And that just looks so colorful. So once I get it on there, spread it out evenly and make sure that the peppers and onions have as much contact with the cookie sheet as possible for the best browning. Into the oven with the chicken. If when I said meal prep, you gagged a little bit, then I know you're not gonna want to make your own flatbread dough. Please make it easy on yourself, just buy it. But I did make my own flatbread dough because I wanted to test out the recipe in the Thermomix. I'm curious to see how these are going to turn out. I'm gonna put this in between two sheets of parchment, and that's going to keep my cutting board clean and help me roll this out without the dough sticking to the cutting board. And this is just a lot of extra effort that moms do not need to worry about when you have perfectly good flatbread available in the store. I mean, this is a lot just for one piece of flatbread. It only takes about a minute on each side. you want to be crazy and make your own dough, it's super easy on the Thermomix. If you don't know what that is, check out my other videos on it. It is an amazing mom's helper. I love using it. It makes things in the kitchen so much less stressful and easy. Ooh, time to flip. Smells delicious. Oh yeah, that's done. My kids love those choose your own adventure books, and this is a choose your own adventure week. I'm going to show you just 4 of the many, many things that you can make with all of the stuff that we prepped today. First, we're going to make a grain bowl. You just pick whatever you want for this. I'm going to do some farro and some of the chickpeas. I'm going to put some arugula in there, a couple pieces of chicken, some of the roasted peppers and onions, some of the greens, maybe a couple of tomatoes for color, maybe a little bit of parsley and dill on the top. Actually, I think I want a couple of olives in there too. And then just top it off with the tahini sauce. If you had feta, you could add feta to this, or you could cut up that halloumi cheese and add halloumi if that's what you got. And then you could serve it with your cut up pita bread or flatbread, and this just looks so healthy and delicious. So, number 1, a grain bowl. Now I'm going to make the wrap. So pita bread, a couple pieces of the chicken, some of the tahini sauce on the side, as much or as little as you want, some of the raw veggies for some crunch. The wrap always needs crunch. And maybe some of these cucumbers. You could even just use the Persian cucumbers. Those are the little cucumbers. I love those. They're so nice and crunchy. You can even just do a little salad with those on the side. And I might put a little bit of arugula on here as well. Add some nice peppery flavor to it, and some avocado. But this is, if you had, so you can actually combine that tahini sauce with the chickpeas, just put it in a food processor, and then you've got hummus. So, all right, there's a delicious wrap. I made this little snack board with some of the raw veggies, some fruit that I had, some dried fruit and nuts, and the flatbread. And I'll just add a little bit of the ranch to that. How cute is that? This is halloumi cheese, which grills up beautifully without melting. This is the grilled halloumi cheese in some warmed up tomato sauce, a great alternative to DIY pizza night where you're having to shuffle pizzas in and out of the oven. It's like a deconstructed pizza. I've got my flatbread that I'll just stick along the outside. And then your kids can put whatever toppings they want on it. If you've got some pepperoni in the fridge, great. If you want to do more like a veggie pizza, you could put on some of the peppers and onions on top, maybe a couple of the Kalamata olives on there. That's how I would like it. And there you go, so easy. 4 different dishes, just a few of the many options that you can create with all of the different things that we prepped today. You can also make bento boxes for the kids' lunches. You can add eggs for breakfast, use the leftover yogurt with honey and dried fruit for breakfast as well. I am excited to taste what we made. I'm gonna start with the halloumi and pita and pizza sauce. Just like pizza, but even easier to make than putting anything in the oven. Delicious. The kids are gonna love that one. Grain bowl. Gonna need a knife to cut my chicken. Tahini sauce is delicious. All the fresh fruits and veggies. I feel very, very healthy eating this in the best way. Perfect mom lunch to have on hand. Chicken wrap might be a little bit messy. So good. All right, let's taste this ranch dip and see if I think the kids are gonna enjoy that. Absolutely. It's all so good. I'm stoked to have all this stuff available in my fridge for at least the next few days, if not the entire week. And I think everybody will be happy that they get to pick what parts they like and what parts they don't. Certainly for picky eaters, which I have one, this kind of eating makes a lot of sense. So happy prepping. That's all I got.